Jai Shri Krishna guys, hello friends. Today in this video we are going to look at a question from the chapter thermal expansion, which comes under the section of thermal properties of matter or thermal properties of solids in terms of physics. So it is an advanced level problem. Looking at the question reads: a composite bar has two segments of equal length L each. Both the segments are made of the same material. So these both segments over here have length L each. Both the segments are made of same material, but cross sectional area of segment OB is twice that of OA. So OB rod has cross sectional area twice that of OA. The bar is kept on a smooth table with a joint at the origin of the coordinate system attached to the table. Temperature of the composite bar is uniformly raised by del theta. This is the temperature change in the surrounding. Calculate the x coordinate of the joint if the coefficient of linear expansion for the material is alpha. Okay, so writing the facts about the question, we are given that both the rods have length L each. Area of cross section of rod OA be assumed as A, and it is given over here that cross sectional area of segment OB is twice that of OA. So this cross sectional area will be 2A if we consider A as the cross sectional area of rod OA, and the temperature change is del theta, and we are given the coefficient as alpha. So we need to calculate the x coordinate of the joint if O is the origin of the coordinate system. So you may pause the video and try the question yourself. Meanwhile, we'll solve the question over here. Coming to the explanation part. First of all, when you read the question, you must have got the idea regarding the two rods being placed together and having different mass. This gives us an idea regarding the center of mass chapter, where we know that if there is no external force acting on a body with no push or pull, then the center of mass will behave as it is, that is, it will go or it will stay at rest. This also comes under the Newton's laws of motion. So coming to the fact that the center of mass will remain and will never move whatever temperature changes it is. So the concept that we will use is center of mass will be at rest. This is an important line to solve the question. So now starting with the question, let us assume the mass of rod OA to be equal to small m, then the mass of rod OB will be equal to twice m as given in the question. And we know that center of mass will not move and will remain at rest. So we can find clearly from the fact that this is OA and this is OB. As OB has more mass, the center of mass will be over here somewhere. And when the center of mass will not move after expansion, OB rod will become like this, where the center of mass of the system is this, and OA rod will expand. The expansion of OB will also happen over here. This is the same section. I will show you in detail. Original position was this and final position is this. So this expansion will also be counted. Now coming to the answer, as considering x as the distance moved, extra distance moved, we can find that center of mass COM of rod OA moves by x plus L alpha del theta by 2. Now x is the extra distance moved, this and this. The extra distance moved over here from this, and L alpha del theta by 2 is the expansion that is happened over the half length of the rod. As we know that thermal expansion properties has formula del L equals to L naught alpha del theta, where del theta is the temperature change, alpha is the coefficient of expansion, L naught is the length of the rod. Here L alpha del theta by 2 is considered as half rod is considered over here, this part of the rod. Therefore we have found most of the answer to the question. Now finally we can say that center of mass of rod OA moves by distance x plus L alpha del theta by 2, and center of mass of rod OB moves by L alpha del theta by 2 minus x, from the same concept as we used in rod OA. So finally, considering center of mass not moving, we can write the equation m1 x1 is equals to m2 x2, which will be further written as m of rod OA into distance moved by rod OA, that is x plus L alpha del theta by 2 is equal to m2, that is 2m into L alpha del theta by 2 minus x. Finally, solving the equation, we get the value of x as L alpha del theta by 6. So finally we have found the value of x, that is the distance moved from that is the distance moved over here, which you can see clearly in the red ink. So the center of we need to calculate the x coordinate of the joint if the coefficient of linear expansion is this. So we have found the two vertical lines shows the initial and final position of the joint. The initial position is this and final position is this. So the distance between them is x, and we have also calculated over here x. So finally we can say that x coordinate of joint is minus times of x, as the red mark has moved left of the coordinate system. So finally x coordinate is minus times of L alpha del theta by 6. So we have reached our final step and we have found the final solution to the question, as we needed to calculate the x coordinate of the joint. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you did not get it, do watch it again, and thank you for supporting and coming to the video. Thank you for watching this video. Every successful guy was once a failure. Never settle down once you fail. So this is a better quote that I could give you. And do subscribe the channel, share the video, and help me support so that I can make more physics related content videos for you. Thank you. Jai Hind. Radhe.